Imagine standing in your front yard, watching the ground beneath your feet slowly tear open. A massive, jagged scar appears in the earth, swallowing roads, splitting farms in half, and terrifying entire villages. This isn't a scene from a disaster movie. It is happening right now. In East Africa, a colossal crack, miles long and dozens of feet deep, has suddenly appeared. The continent isn't just shaking, it is ripping itself in two. But this crack is just the beginning of a mystery that has been buried for millions of years.
Hello and welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Amazing 5.
Let's take a journey to the heart of our world, to a place that is more than just a continent on a map, Africa. To understand what is happening to the ground today, we have to look at what Africa actually is. It sits right in the center of the world, the only place where the equator and the prime meridian meet. We often think of it as a land of scorching heat, and it is the hottest continent on Earth. Yet it is a land of contradictions. While the sun bakes the deserts, there are peaks in Morocco where the temperature plunges to minus 23 degrees and snow covers the ground. It is a place where nature plays by its own rules. But the biggest secret Africa keeps is its sheer size. When you look at a standard world map, Africa looks roughly the same size as Greenland or North America. But that is a lie. Our maps are flat, but the world is round, and flattening a sphere distorts the truth. In reality, Africa is a giant. It is so massive that you could fit the entire United States, all of China, India, and most of Europe inside its borders and still have room to spare. It is a sleeping giant that the world has underestimated for centuries. And this giant holds treasures that power the modern world. Beneath the feet of the people living there, some of whom are the poorest on the planet, lies the greatest wealth known to man: gold, diamonds, and a rare black mineral called coltan. You might not know coltan, but you touch it every day. It's inside your smartphone, your laptop, and your car. 80% of the world's supply comes from Africa. It is a heartbreaking irony. The richest land is home to the poorest people. History, too, is buried deep in this soil. Africa has seen empires rise and fall in the blink of an eye. Did you know the shortest war in human history was fought here? In Zanzibar, a sultan defied the British Empire. The British Navy opened fire at 9 a.m., and by 9:38 a.m., just 38 minutes later, the war was over. Empires crumbled, flags changed, and history was written in less time than it takes to eat lunch. Yet, amidst the wars and the gold, there is a human spirit that defies logic. In the highlands of Kenya, there is a single tribe, the Kalenjin, that produces the fastest long-distance runners the world has ever seen. Scientists are baffled. Is it the altitude, the diet, or is there something in the very blood of the land that pushes human potential to the limit? But now, the land itself is moving. That massive crack in Kenya is a warning. Deep underground, the tectonic plates are pulling apart. The earth is groaning. Geologists tell us that the eastern part of Africa, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, is slowly breaking away from the rest of the continent. It won't happen tomorrow or even in our lifetime. But millions of years from now, a new ocean will rush in to fill the gap. The map of the world as we know it will be gone forever, replaced by a new island continent born from this great tear. Until then, Africa remains a land of beautiful extremes. It is the place where humanity began, and perhaps where the geography of the future is being written. It reminds us that the earth is not solid rock, but a moving, living thing, and we are just small passengers on a planet that is constantly reinventing itself. The crack in the ground is not just a disaster, it is a message. It tells us that nothing stands still. Not the ground we walk on, not the history we write, and not the future that is slowly, violently breaking through the surface. The giant is awake, and the world is watching.